And all we have to do is die.
Die? I don't want to die.
What, you'd rather hang around here for a few more
No,
years?
we don't even know if we can die. All right, but what if we can, and then the arch thing doesn't work?
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest things to ever happen in the background of movie scenes.
Look at this. I can't believe it. She's done it again.
You're a very perceptive person, Superman.
Selecting a bagel? Acts super normal?
For this list, we'll be looking at the best intentional jokes and gags that have been left in the background of films by filmmakers. We're excluding Easter eggs and funny background mistakes because there are enough of those for another list. If you think we've missed a good background gag, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Number 10. The Sneaky Selfie. Avengers: Age of Ultron. Taking this spot is everyone's favorite billionaire, playboy, and philanthropist, Tony Stark.
I might need to visit Oslo. Find our unknown.
During the Avengers' pursuit of the evil robot Ultron, he heads up to the Nexus Internet Hub in Oslo, Norway, where we catch two young computer scientists trying to sneak in a selfie with the billionaire whilst his back is turned. If you're paying attention to the foreground, you likely didn't see this the first time around.
I just pay for everything and design everything and make everyone look cooler.
But it's not a surprising action on the employees' parts, considering the level of celebrity that the Avengers have in the MCU. However, you should always ask before snapping a selfie with someone. It's just polite and stops you from looking like a creep, even if that someone is Iron Man.
Iron Man's the one he's waiting for.
That's true.
Number 9. Eavesdropping and a not-so-subtle getaway. Local hero. In this Bill Forsyth 1983 comedy, we see Peter Riegert play Mac, who is an up-and-coming oil executive. Mac is tasked with traveling to a small Scottish village named Fairness to buy the village people's land for his company. Despite his initial reluctance, the young exec discovers a new lease on life through the village people's simpler small-town ways. In a pivotal scene in the film, we see Riegert alongside a young Peter Capaldi as they discuss the sale of the village with a local reverend, only to have the entire village's population eavesdrop on the conversation.
But news does tend to travel fast around here.
Hilarity ensues when the town tries to make an incognito getaway, though this doesn't go smoothly, despite their best efforts.
That's a crime.
Yeah.
Number 8. Pig Explosion. The Lego Movie.
Your robots are no match for a master builder. But I see everything. My eyes.
In Phil Lord and Christopher Miller's The Lego Movie, the film's heroes must stop the tyrannical Lord Business and his lieutenant Bad Cop from gluing their worlds according to his plans. The directing duo's work is filled with a high level of attention to detail and visual comedy, as well as smart background gags. And this film is no exception.
Whoa, are we inside my brain right now? It's big. I must be smart.
I'm not hearing a lot of activity here.
At one point, Emmett finds himself, along with Wildstyle, Vitruvius, and a cute Lego pig, being chased by Bad Cop and his forces. Unfortunately, when they crash into a speeding train, the pig falls to a grisly death and turns into a pile of sausages in the process. It's a dark joke to be sure, but one that happens very fast. This is still a kid's movie after all.
You're a very perceptive person, Superman.
Number 7. The Drunk Nun. Dogma.
Let me get this straight. You don't believe in God because of Alice in Wonderland?
In one of the darkest entries on this list, we see Matt Damon's character Loki speaking to a nun while at the airport. With Loki being a real-life angel, they surely have much to discuss. However, the scene takes an unexpected turn when Loki convinces the nun to abandon her faith in organized religion and/or God. It's not too long after that we see the nun again, but this time she's stumbling drunk out of a bar. It seems that she's taken Loki's advice and turned to drinking to either seize life's moments, deal with the existential crisis she is going through, or both. While we don't see a resolution to this story, it's clear that this character won't ever be the same again.
Let it never be said that your anal retentive attention to detail never yielded positive results.
Number 6. Hans's Name. Fast 5.
Han, you're up.
Sure. Nothing like the easy stuff.
In the 5th installment of the Fast and Furious franchise, we see an almost superhero-style team-up featuring many of the previous movies' casts. The fan-favorite character in this lineup is arguably Han, played by Sung Kang. Han first appears in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, but 2 movies later, we see diplomatic security service agent Luke Hobbs trying to get info on Dominic and Brian's crew. Hans' full name is listed on screen as Han Solo, which is clearly a nod to Harrison Ford's Star Wars character.
Han Solo. I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon.
Though it's implied that this isn't his real name but merely an alias, with Han Lue being generally accepted, this link between the Hans likely hasn't been lost on fans, who've surely found it both confusing and amusing.
We can do this.
Can't. I mean, shouldn't.
Number 5. The Writings on the Wall. Hot Fuzz.
Well, however you spin this, there's one thing you haven't taken into account. And that's what the team is going to make of this.
English filmmaker Edgar Wright's Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy is filled with hundreds of smart visual comedy moments. One of the best of these comes in the 2nd installment of the series, 2007's Hot Fuzz. When entering his new sleepy countryside police station, newly promoted Sergeant Nicholas Angel is introduced to his new colleagues, including Sergeant Tony Fisher. Behind him, we see a whiteboard where several not-so-flattering words are shown. The way he and the words are positioned makes them look like they're actually describing the policeman himself, the truth of which we'll discover later on.
Oh, right. Well, your choice to come down here and tell me how to do my job.
This is truly a well-hidden moment, lasting just a few frames, but it stands as a testament to just how well-made and rewatchable Wright's films are.
Very good. What he said.
Number 4. Bagel Time. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Step 6. I grab a bagel from the cafeteria and run.
In 2018's groundbreaking Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Peter Parker and Miles Morales find themselves attempting to steal data from Doc Ock's office. While trying to make their escape, Miles throws a bagel at one of the pursuers.
Selecting a bagel. Acts super normal.
As the bread product flies through the air, it strikes a scientist trying to pursue them. In a nod to early comic books, we see the word bagel appear above his head, creating a blink and you'll miss it moment of comedy gold. This computer animated flick is filled with these little touches and is partly the reason it was such a commercial and critical success.
I love you. I am so proud of you.
Number 3. The Tale of the Ginger Witch. The Harry Potter franchise.
Look at this. Can't believe it. She's done it again.
In the Harry Potter film series, the filmmakers have left many Easter eggs and small details that give us more insight into the rich and vibrant wizarding world, though this one will perhaps be new to even the most die-hard Potterhead. Throughout the movies, we frequently see newspaper montages used for exposition. Hidden within them is the tale of the Ginger Witch.
Show him. We'll find out soon enough.
She's a hardened criminal with wig theft, a henna explosion, and even a stint in Azkaban prison on her rap sheet. With her list of crimes beginning to rival Lord Voldemort, let's hope she's brought to justice one day.
Justice.
Number 2. Escupimos en su alimento. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. In this classic Will Ferrell comedy, we see Ron Burgundy, aka the titular Anchorman, feeling threatened by an up-and-coming female anchor, Veronica Corningstone.
You read my news!
I told you that I wanted to be an anchor. I told you that.
I thought you were kidding!
This intelligent battle of the sexes style comedy is filled with many great background jokes. One of the best ones comes moments before Veronica and her friends are about to share a meal.
Have you ever thought about fighting fire with fire?
In order to transition to the scene, we're shown a sign written in Spanish for the restaurant in question, which reads, Escupimos en su alimento. This roughly translated to, we spit on your food in English. It's a great gag for anyone with some basic Spanish, though most, like the characters in the movie, will likely remain oblivious to the joke.
You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Roadside Interrogation. Men in Black.
You come with me, Reg. And you handle this.
What? Me?
Yeah, it's easy. You just catch.
This moment can be described as one of complete comedic genius. While Tommy Lee Jones's Agent K questions a friendly alien, we see Will Smith's Agent J simultaneously helping and fighting off a tentacled monster alien who's about to give birth in the background. It's K's total lack of care juxtaposed with J's complete terror that makes this scene so humorous.
What? You're doing fine, Ace.
In fact, it's this straight man / funny man routine, teamed up with the natural chemistry between the two actors, that has helped make Men in Black such a successful comedy overall. Plus, this particular scene ends with a cute alien baby, meaning everyone can go away happy. Well, everyone except Jay, perhaps.
Actually, kind of.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments.